All right. Weekly rant. The weekly rant for episode 110. I'm actually going to hold back a little bit this week. I've actually got a couple other rants like in the hopper right now, but this one was very timely because it came up this week. So this past Monday, we had the pre-sale for the Hella Mega Tour. I talked about this on the last episode. This is a big, not only nationwide tour, but also international tour featuring Green Day, Fall Out Boy, Weezer, and I will go ahead and say it, most importantly, the Interrupters. I'm a big Interrupters fan. And on Monday, I went to get tickets, not only for myself and my wife, but also for 5 of our other friends. The general on sale happens actually tomorrow, September 20th, but the pre-sale for a lot of people happen on Monday if you follow a lot of bands and you're on their mailing lists and you get these pre-sale codes. So that was happening. And of course, everything is being sold through Ticketmaster. This is a Live Nation tour, so everything has to go through Ticketmaster. And of course, I go through there and I buy a couple of pit tickets to start off. $179. Yes, expensive. This is crazy. I'm used to, spending, we've got some shows coming up there, $10 tickets. But really, like 50, 60 bucks for these big festivals where we've got Blink-182 and Rancid and everything. I think the last time I saw Blink back in May, it was like 50 bucks for that festival. And like a $10 service fee. But unfortunately, Ticketmaster, they are the absolute worst when it comes to service fees. On those $179 tickets, I paid about a $40 service fee. It was about $40. That is over 22%. That is more than 22% of your total cost that's being just tacked on to the end. And I get it. Everyone's got to wet their beak. Everyone's got to make money. Ticketmaster's got to make a little bit of money. That's fine. Whatever. I get that. However, there's a fine line when it comes to how much you're going to charge as far as service fees and that kind of stuff. And when you're talking as 22% of the cost of your ticket, that's excessive. At that point, I don't care what you're doing. It's too much at that point when you're talking about a $40 service fee. I don't care about the fact that I'm paying $179 for tickets. And of course, Ticketmaster, they're the biggest ones in the games. They're the biggest in the game. Not only when it comes to concert tickets, but when it comes to sporting event tickets. Most of that stuff runs through Ticketmaster. You want to buy tickets to a baseball game? Ticketmaster. You want to buy tickets to a basketball game? Ticketmaster. Most of it is running through Ticketmaster. And not only are they overcharging these fees on top of the somewhat expensive ticket prices. I mean, that $179, that wasn't even the most expensive ticket price. It went way up from there. That was kind of right in the middle. So not only do you have these exorbitant fees, these exorbitant service fees, but they don't run a well-run website. They don't do it well. Their system doesn't run smoothly. That's the word I'm looking for. In fact, as I was getting tickets, I'm also on Facebook because I'm on all these band pages and stuff and fan pages, and I'm seeing what everyone's talking about and where they're getting tickets and everything else, and people I know from these groups. And people are just complaining left and right. They couldn't even get into the Ticketmaster portal. And in fact, when I was first in the Ticketmaster portal, I sat there for about 20 minutes, in and out of the studio. I'm sitting there, got the computer loaded up in the studio, ready to buy tickets as soon as they're on sale. And it puts me in the queue. If you've ever done Ticketmaster tickets, good Lord. You're waiting in a group, you're in a queue, and then eventually it drops you in. When it went to drop me in originally, it said, all the tickets are gone. All the tickets, and I'm like, you gotta be fucking kidding me here. All the tickets are gone. I just jumped on. They're all gone. Luckily, I refreshed, and not all the tickets were gone, but this is just errors that the system's putting out. And everyone that was trying to buy tickets on Monday were getting these errors. And you can't even sit there and say, well, the system's overloaded. These were pre-sales. I don't even want to know what's going to happen tomorrow when the general on sale happens. The whole system's going to crash. They're not going to know what to do. So, Ticketmaster, if you're going to charge these crazy fees, at least fix your website. Fix your system so that it actually functions well. I bought 6 tickets. Bought 2 and then had to go back in and buy another 4. And buying those 4 together, because the 2 tickets were in the pit, so you didn't have to get searching for seats together. Good Lord, was that a pain in my ass. I couldn't even understand what the hell was going on. Luckily, I did end up finding 4 seats together. And again, people were complaining all day on Facebook. They couldn't even get in. They couldn't get any tickets. Some of them had to sit there and wait for like 2 hours to even get a chance to buy tickets. So step it up, Ticketmaster. If you're going to be the leader in the game, at least do it well. At least do it right. And maybe calm down on the service fees a little bit. Or if you're going to charge those service fees, like I said, have everything just run so smoothly. If I'm paying those kind of service fees, there should be like one of those courier dogs bringing tickets to my house. That's how it should be. It's absolutely ridiculous. But there are 2 sides to this. Because people were rightfully complaining about the the broken down system, the service fees, and everything else, somewhat expensive tickets. Again, like I said, there was crazy ticket prices. $179 to get in the pit. Yes, that's expensive. But when you break that down to 4 different bands that you're seeing in a stadium tour, you're talking about less than $50 a band. So it's not too crazy to be right up at the stage, which is where I am. And a lot of the seats, they went anywhere from, you could sit in nosebleeds where it's like just go home and watch a live stream of it, all the way to like $100 and some, to sit close and not be in the pit. So yes, expensive, crazy expensive. No, this is a once in a lifetime concert tour that's happening. But people still had things to complain about outside of the ordinary, outside of the system not working, outside of not being able to purchase tickets. And that would be specifically the VIP packages. That's right, the VIP packages. Those ranged all the way up to $700 and something. I think there might have even been another tier above that for the VIP packages. And it's like, yeah, you want to pay that? That's fine. You're going to get all this extra stuff. That's fine. You get a little lounge, whatever you get. But people's main complaint about it was there's VIP packages, but there's no meet and greet. This VIP package is stupid. Well, here's the bottom line when it comes to that. And just hot tip for all of you out there that were complaining about no meet and greet with the VIP. You don't have to buy the VIP package. You don't. They're not required to have a meet and greet for you just because you're a fan. Just because you're like, well, I downloaded the album. No, they don't have to have a meet and greet. It's going to be a long, grueling tour for all of the bands on this tour. It's not your right to have a meet and greet with them. And if you don't want to pay that because there's no meet and greet, then don't pay it. It's simple as that. Go pay $29, sit in the nosebleeds. Pay $60, sit in the middle seats. I was content paying $179 to get in the pit. I told my wife the night before, I was like, I am anticipating spending $150 to ticket plus fees. And I ended up spending $30 more than that, which honestly wasn't that crazy. And you can still get in the place for, like I said, $29. But people have complaints. Calm down. Don't buy the VIP tickets. Simple as that. But at the same time, Ticketmaster, step it up a little bit. Jesus Christ. Ticket fees.